Well, all right, everybody out there in Chester County, Postville, and on my Facebook page, coming to you live as none other than Brother Farms on City Town Talk with the Roberts family. Roberts family, let them know that you're out there. Now we can go.
Yeah,
that is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Doggone it. We got the champions. Look, we got the champions that swept the nation. We got none other than the Roberts family. And Lord knows I'm so doggone tip. Renee, we're going to get to you in a minute because you showed off a whole lot. But wait a minute. Before we go any further, everybody out there on your... Oh, good for sharing, good for sharing. So now I want y'all to go to your devices and don't forget, I want you to hit the share button. Jeffrey Washington said, congratulations. Hang on in there, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, we got the whole family on. Took the country by storm. They have crazy too, Jeff. I'm telling you. I've been talking to them behind the scenes, man. They throw it off. But I'm going to let y'all find out for yourself. I feel so blessed. I'm so excited. I don't know whether to interview them, ask them for their autograph. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna let them do what they do, doggone it, and then we're gonna do a little Q&A. Now look, all my viewers, hey Keisha, if you have any questions, and you want to send some shout outs or something like that, go ahead and put it in the comment section and we're gonna answer it in real time. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've all been waiting for. We want you to get your own personal introduction from the champions, ladies and gentlemen, and they're going to talk and they're going to introduce themselves and say a little bit about themselves in the order that they were on Family Feud. Come on, let's have it. Who's first?
I'm Renee. I'm a NICU nurse. I'm a NICU nurse. Let's go, Renee. Go.
Yo. And Renee is still spitting fire, ladies and gentlemen. She hasn't came down yet. Now, who was standing next to Renee?
I was standing. Actually, it was me. I'm a supervisor with the state of Delaware with an awesome team of social workers. And I did not have enough time to also say that I'm the mother of Pierce Oates. That magnificent musician that plays all around Chester County, all around the world. That's our child.
Hey,
that's my nephew.
And I'm married to DeVero. Pearson.
We're going to get to DeVero. We're going to get to him because he was something special too, right? But check this out. And see, now I have to always kind of interrupt you because I'll be having them moments when I forget stuff. First, I want to say, Jeffrey said, Renee, LMBO. Do y'all know what that is, right? Yeah, he's laughing that off. Now you're going to walk around without a butt, but that's okay. Cadence Gibbs is watching, and Scarlett Gibbs is watching. Scarlett, and that's my wife calling. I can't answer that. I'll call you back. Okay, Scarlett Gibbs, it is good to see you, but wait a minute. This gentleman, your son that plays the music, is there any kind of way that we can see him on YouTube or anything like that that you would like to share right now?
And he's actually the president's favorite musician out of Delaware. So wherever President Biden goes and talks in the local, even in South Carolina, he went and played for him.
Oh, well, y'all find a way to put it in our chat so we can patronize him and listen to what it is that he does, okay? Really
Chester
do that.
County knows him. Chester County.
Well, now Fonz needs to know him and the viewers. All right. I told you this is my show. Don't start. Quentin Brown is watching. Sister Roberta Steyer, my mentor, is checked in, and my beautiful sister from Philadelphia, South Philly, but now she's up there in Wynwood, you know. Kitty, Catherine Bridges, Jacqueline Carter. She said, congratulations, Jacqueline. Y'all did a fine job at the pastor's anniversary. As always, y'all have me cracking up. Okay. All right, we got to Sine. She said, come on, DeBurrow, because you know what, you're one of a kind. Bring it on home. Come on.
What's
Tell
up,
us
everybody?
a little bit about yourself.
DeVero Oates. I'm married to Sine, and Pierce is my gifted son. And you see all of my lovely sisters-in-law sitting here. Don't forget that. They're wonderful. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm a resident services coordinator for Ingleside Apartments in Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm a retired Navy veteran.
What?
Yay!
Hey, they almost needed another show for you, DeBurrow, because once you started talking, I was like, they getting ready to go to commercial on him. I'm telling you. Hey, but my sister just said, and my sister's been saying this all last week. She's like, Fonz, I feel like I know them personally. And that's because that's what y'all did. Y'all ain't nobody want to know y'all all like that. But y'all made us do it. Now we feel like we all related to you and everything. That's good. All right. All right, come on. Who's after the girl? Come on.
It is me, Eugenia Roberts. Yes, from Coatesville, Avondale, Grove. Yes. And you know, I am the first one to say proud principal of North Brandywine Middle School. Yes, I am a proud member of New Life in Christ Fellowship in Coastal. Where's my New Life people? Yes, and I am the baby sister of the family.
Who are you?
Now Wendy's next, but I'm the baby. I'm the baby.
Wow,
There was three of us.
Baby.
There was Renee, who's the oldest. Then there was Sine. Then there was me, and then there was years.
Glad you clarified that.
And before I get to Wendy, I'm gonna go back to the Burl. The Burl, it appears that your name is comprised of two different names. Give me a short story about how that jumped off.
What's up, Earl?
All I can say is, in theory, I think my parents were drunk when they had that name. 'Cause nobody on this planet had it back when I got it, and I'm still trying to learn to use it.
Oh man. My man Derek Brockman has checked in. Derek Brockman, hey Derek, where are you at? You in Jersey? Where are you at? Wherever you're at, I'm glad you tuned in. This family has endeared them to this whole community. But last but not least, one of the money makers in this group, look, she was serious about that fast money. Look,
Yes.
come on, Wendy. Wendy, talk to us. Tell us a little bit about
Come on,
yourself.
Henry.
Go ahead.
I didn't have a
Henry.
lot to say because someone did a dissertation before me. It's the one that claims to be the baby of the family, but I'm not the youngest. There's 5 of us. So she's only the youngest for 5 years, and then Candy came 5 years later than me. So she's about 10 years older than me. Really not the youngest.
Now, first we're gonna say, hey, good evening. Wanda Singleton Bird is watching. Wanda, it's good to see, and Kyle Coleman. Now, to all my viewers, I usually get a short bio from everybody. But because this whole family is a bunch of professional people, they had about 13, 14 paragraphs per person. I said, I'm not reading all that. I'm telling you, I started feeling smarter. I knew there was something about them. Because every time I looked at the TV show, I started thinking I knew stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm smart. But wait a minute. Jessica Lane has checked in. Jessica Lane, good to know that you aren't sick anymore. Jeffrey Washington is watching again. Are you tuning out and tuning back in? Whatever. Stay tuned. Charlicia Cooper, top of the evening to you. Now, here comes the Q&A, y'all. If y'all got any questions, because I got this one serious question for Renee. We're gonna ask you something real personal on there, but look, all right, now this is a group discussion. Now, how did all this start? Whose idea was it, and how did y'all pull this together?
Well, I'm the organizer of the family. I get
Jump
things
in there,
to go.
Nene. I saw it first on Facebook. You gave it to
I saw it on Facebook.
I saw it on Facebook.
Saw it on Facebook.
I didn't see nothing. I just showed up.
Did the application. We actually did this the first time. We did it the first time and we didn't get any notification, no callback or anything. So the second time we were sitting at mom's house at the kitchen table. I'm like, oh, let's do a video. We're gonna do Family Feud, and we just jumped up and we did it, and I set it off. That's it.
With her cousin Bertha Waters. She was
No, her name was Stevelina.
we call her Steve.
Bertie was our Stevelina, and we rearranged the living room, went and grabbed the hat. You asked about the hat, grabbed the hats, and we kind of took it from there.
And ladies and gentlemen, if y'all didn't see the hats, I did post it because I've been trolling their pages. So I had the video from when they were at, who was it, your mother's house, was it?
Yes.
With them hats, that was OMG. But that's what got y'all. And y'all was real natural. Hey, Robert.
Well, now I think what happened, Fonz, was we had the question, how many ways can you fry an egg? I think Earl and I decided we were going to make jokes out of the two answers,
You
and then
didn't tell
somebody
us.
else was serious.
You didn't tell us.
Huh? Yes, I did. That was a joke. You know you can't fry no egg under a chicken.
Gina, we saw your answers. Remember, we saw your answers on Family Feud.
They were about the same, weren't they?
But I was instrumental in the huddle. My winners were the steals.
Huh?
We had your answers weren't up on the board. Not even from the huddle.
Yeah. We're really gonna have to talk about Eugenia because she was some sort of secret special weapon.
Yes.
How you became Steve Harvey's favorite. We loved you for it. And look, it was just too much. So now, did you leave anybody in your family out? Well, I know you can only have 5. Was it somebody that you had to leave out from being on this team?
Yeah,
our other sister Candy.
My big sister Candy.
Y'all gonna give her a couple dollars or something though, right? Y'all gonna give her a little-
She wasn't at the house that day. It just wasn't Sundays. We just did it on the spur of the moment. It was a spur of the moment thing.
You snooze, you lose.
All right, so this is the second time y'all tried out. Hey, look, DeBurl, I know you're outnumbered, but feel free to jump in any way you can.
I can never get in, man. I'm always stuck
The
under the
bro
bottom.
is the, what is it? The thorn between the roses. The rose between the
The
thorns.
thorn. I'm the thorn.
So
Yeah.
this is the second time that y'all did this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just unreal how y'all took this thing all the way. Did you envision yourself winning, or you just wanted to?
We
try?
were scared that I remember telling Renee that was at a poor kid, like, I don't know, we don't look too good. I don't think we're gonna make it.
And I was thinking, oh my God, I wish I was number 2 instead of the. I don't really know the game, but I thought I should be number 2 instead of.
No. You were fine, right?
Yeah, you were really
Or
good.
number 1. Make me captain.
Number
But we
one.
never had
Number one.
You're
Uh,
fine.
never had to be sudden death,
Number
though.
1 plus
That was
4.
good.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It
So
was my
Renee
job
did-
to maintain discipline and control at all times.
Wait a minute, but aren't you the one that did the karate move in the middle of the
That's real. That's real stuff.
DeBurl,
Yes, sir.
you're famous. Matter of fact, my background has you with that stance, man. I was like, does he really know karate, or is this for a moment?
I do.
Yeah,
Well, I
do
did.
you? Okay,
I did.
all right.
He taught
That was-
Steve a new move.
That was so funny, so fun. Now,
Hey, Fonz, it's called the crane. Make sure y'all get that right. The crane.
all right.
Even Mama did it. Mom got a picture of her doing it.
All right. So now, Sine, you were the one in
Yes.
charge of making contacts and arranging everything.
Mhm. I was in contact, and I emailed them. Was about a month or so after we did the video. We hadn't heard from them, so I just emailed them. And I said, "Oh, I'm just sending you an email, just wanting to see what the status is, and want to know how we did and all that kind of stuff. No pressure." They emailed back a few days later and said, "Oh, you guys were in. What was the number, you guys? We were within the 1,000 out of 10.
Like-
How many?
10,000 was it?
It was
20,000.
I thought it
10,000.
was 20,000.
20,000.
20,000 videos.
And we were picked of the 1,000 that they picked.
So
So we felt really good. So we were like off the chain at Mom's house that night.
So for some of my viewers, as always, when I have a guest on or guest, there's always a message and a lesson to learn from everybody that's ever been on my show. And even though it seems impossible, outnumbered, no way you could do it, unless you try and give it your best, you don't know how far you can go, man.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever quitted their way to the top. This is now I don't. This is a. I'm not gonna say a normal family. I'm gonna say this is an average family. Because after seeing y'all on Family Feud, the normalcy part question. But what I'm saying is, this is a beautiful, lovely, normal family that saw a dream and vision, and whether they knew they could win or not, or whatever, they went at it. And look at them. They've endeared themselves to the nation, mainly because this is 5 Motley Crue people right here, man. Between Renee's dance, between Renee's hair falling off, the girl with the karate stance,
There it is.
with Eugenia being Steve Harvey's pet. I mean,
Yes.
this whole group has really endeared the country to y'all, man. And I know I can say that. Now let me see what else I got. This is so great. So this wasn't your first time. We know who was in charge. Now tell us a little about the lady that taped y'all at that audition. Who is she, and how did she become a part of it?
That's our beautiful cousin. Go ahead.
Come on.
Okay, that's Birdie Waters, lives in Coatesville. We have adopted her as our
Sister.
Sister.
From another mother.
sister from another mother.
Of us.
And we just kind of made her wear the hat and everything. And we came up with the question. I forget who actually created the question, but we only did like it once. And that was it.
Yeah.
And then when we were auditioning on December the 9th, which was Renee's birthday, with the Family Feud producer, that was just awesome.
We had different hats on that night.
Right.
Different hats.
Because y'all was excited.
I got
Y'all,
the cruise
Yeah.
and made them all wear them.
Bridget Smith
The
just
key
checked
to the
in.
Fonz, the key to the audition is to have fun and have the person that you're interviewing also have fun. That producer, I think at some point she lost her place because she was laughing so hard. It was just a great time.
They did.
So that's
Yes.
that's what endeared them to to the producers and all that. The way y'all were acting,
And
interacting.
it was my birthday.
Were you sober?
We were on, yes.
Yes.
It was my birthday that night and I was post night shift and I couldn't do anything with my hair. So we were like, well, let's wear hats. So we got my grandmom's hats and everybody picked one. Then we have
Except for me.
except for and then we have legs like my dad, so we all put on skirts or lifting up our pants.
I
so
tried
they
to
could
get
see
them
our
to wear
legs.
short skirts, but they wouldn't do it.
So now, how did they
wearing
notify you? So what did they do? Emailed you, sent you a letter, called you on the phone? How they notify you to take you through each step that y'all had to go through?
They sent us emails and then they would set up times where we could all be together so that they could talk to us as one group. And then they kind of went over all the rules and, what we needed to do, told us about the travel, hotel, that kind of background stuff, COVID
Right.
testing, the whole thing.
DeVerl, this question is for you.
Sure.
Who was the hardest one in this group to deal with?
Remember, we're Leos.
And in the next room,
Well, maybe we need to move on to the next question.
All of them.
Oh man, that is so nice, man. You was totally outnumbered, man. Look, y'all
Thank
something
you.
else. All right, now. So were y'all hyped? Were you confident? Or were we already asked that? Hey, now, how do you practice being a contestant? Doing what y'all was doing about the egg thing?
Yeah, Gina.
Is there a kind of way that you practice for this?
Well, they downloaded questions and we just asked each
She
other
made us
questions.
go over every
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
name it.
see, I don't really, like I said, they stay home a lot and watch television.
Oh, we were. Oh no!
ages.
That's not fair.
But you said
They
you
all work.
downloaded-
See, they have the beauty. Some of them are working from home, but
I don't watch TV when I work from home, ma'am.
but no, I don't really, because I work long hours. So I did a cram session. I looked at in May before we left. I downloaded a lot of questions. I watched a lot of videos, and we got to the hotel. I'm like, "Come on, y'all, let's practice." Nanny and the bro, we already know it.
Every Sunday at Sunday dinner, we would.
And every
watch-
Sunday at Sunday dinner, we would practice with each
Yeah.
other.
And they
Wow.
actually told us that after we did the interview to watch Family Feud like
Yeah.
every night, just to get familiar and comfortable with some of the questions and what to do and all that kind of stuff. And then Gina, they made us go over all night long. All night.
I
It
got
was
one. I got one question right per game, and that was good.
Yeah, for
That
you.
was at the
but-
that was at the hotel. But none of the questions that we went over were any of the questions that we were asked.
Right. But I have to give credit to DeVerl because DeVerl actually came up with that song. Mom,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
see,
Can't remember
From the
it right
name-
now.
Mama, can't you see?
Mom, I can't
can't you
see.
see?
We're on the feud with Steve Harvey.
We're on the feud with
Steve
Steve
Harvey.
Harvey.
We watched the game and slapped high five.
We watched this game. High five.
We hit the buzzer and hoped to drive. And we drove.
The buzzer.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's something that I noticed. After every victory, especially with Eugenia and Renee, but I heard y'all was saying, oh Lord, thank you, Lord. But y'all the biggest stealers I've ever seen on Family Feud. Y'all stole a whole lot of answers, including the one that took it on home. When you said patience. Now look, okay, wait a minute. First of all, Brian Maxwell, it's good to see you. Nelson Ojeda. Yes, we had the Family Feud champions on here from Bear, Delaware, and Coatesville. Look, we're getting all kinds of intricate information. Now, let me ask you, when y'all in a huddle and you come up with these different answers when you're stealing stuff, because that patience one was on the money, and you said it was real straight faced with conviction in that. But now, how did y'all know whose answer to take, or how did you do that?
We agreed. I think we kind of just said, okay, let's go with that one. We agreed like as quick as we could.
Okay.
But when you're looking at the answers that the other team is putting up on the board. So a lot of times we were like, dang, they done took our answer. We gotta think of something else.
Yeah.
It's like, shoot, they took another one. And then that one just kind of came out because they were taking the ones and what everybody was talking about, like stressors and stuff. I can't remember who said the word patience. But we all were talking, and when Renee said, "What are we saying?" and then
There was two answers, and we had one.
Well, I know who came up with the word wee.
Yeah, because that was
Who
the first
did?
one.
Who did?
Who was that?
Not
I
me.
did.
Are you sure, Deverl?
Credit for that? I did.
You know what?
I think we did.
We did.
That was your introduction to the United States of America that said we got a winner here. They throw it off. We're going to watch this until we can't watch it no more. And I've become addicted on this now. Naylor just checked in Latifah Towles, who is my favorite bank manager down there at Preston's Bank. She just checked in and said, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what else?
Thank you.
My mind was on some other stuff. So that's how y'all came up with the question. And look, Steve Harvey didn't have to take that long to turn that answer over.
Oh, every game
Really
took
did.
forever. Every
He
game.
stressed us out.
Wait a minute. The whole city of Coatesville was waiting.
But he
My
got
goodness.
excited when we won and we're getting the answers. He got excited with our team and with every team, but he kept winking at us. He was like, "This will be back for us."
Now, Levi Bo Worthington, one of my favorite viewers, said he loves this family. Everybody loves y'all. They've been
Thank
saying
you.
this all last week and everything.
That's
Peter
a
Brown
blessing.
said, hey, let me see if I got any more questions that make sense. Okay. Rita Brown is watching. Okay. Renee, you were first. No, before I get in that, how did y'all pick who was going to answer them questions? Y'all two were the ones that answered the fast money. How did they pick y'all?
It was obvious.
Oh, okay.
Listen, the youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina
Well,
said
see,
no
see-
right off the bat.
I
Gina
said
wouldn't
no.
do it at all.
But see, my mother loves Alice Roberts. Hi, Alice Roberts.
Hey, Mom.
Family Feud. And Wendy and my mom watch it all the time. Wendy was fast money because she would have been able to get that.
Yeah.
And Renee watches it too. You know, she's retired now. So she can watch it. So that's it was a no-brainer for me. I was not doing that.
Yeah, because you was pretty slow on that last one to get the money. You still had your
It was
hands
not
in your
me.
pocket. That chick hit the button and she was like, we'll play. Oh,
Hey,
we love you in spite of yourself.
Hey, Fonz, there was a little piece in the middle that by the second game, Sine and I were going to play. She said, do you want to play? I said, no.
But at first, you said,
Okay,
yeah.
send them back up. And then by game 3, when we won, I wanted to play and I asked her and she said no. So we sent Renee and Wendy right back up there again. And by the 4th game, we said it's unanimous.
Yeah.
Don't, if it's
Y'all
not
go
broke,
ahead.
don't fix it. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, DeBur, we all appreciate you not going up there, man. Praise
Thank
God.
you so much. I didn't want to go up there.
I don't know
All
if we
right.
would have said age 16 to ride a bike. I mean, we might have changed something.
That was pressure.
And they didn't know a dog pees on a tree either.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Y'all said,
But a kangaroo does have a tail.
Yeah, like the shoes and the carpet.
There is
Fish has a
potato
tail too.
No, DeBur, you had the fish tail, right?
Yeah.
See, I looked at too much of this. Anytime I can remember this stuff, y'all had me hooked.
You know, with the cow.
And the O. Henry.
Okay.
Oh, there is a bar called O. Henry, and O.
Yeah,
Henry
yeah.
is an old candy bar that does have nuts.
Yeah,
That's
They don't make them anymore.
y'all were fantastic. Wait a minute, man. We got some more people
Goodness.
checking in. Sister Carrie Arvilla Hunt, she said you made us so proud. She said
Miss
congratulations.
Hunt.
Thank you.
Brittany Meyer checked in, and Rita Brown, that's the 4th time she checked in. No, I'm only kidding, Rita, that's right. But anyway, so now I'm starting to remember some of all that stuff. The good questions, the bad questions, even the one about the hot toy.
The
Man,
toy,
look,
yes, the toy. Yes, it should have been up there though. It should have been up there.
Hey, Doc, I was with you on the toy, though. I'm like, how come that ain't
Thank
up
you.
there?
Thank you. And
All
some
the
It
time.
people,
wasn't. We went with the sweet potato or the potato question.
no, you see, you have to understand. Listen to this. There's reason why I said sweet potato. All right, so you know, it's a potato, right? And so when the one potato's hitting the other potato, and the one potato gets knocked out, the potato gets real sweet. Oh, you hit me.
Well, what did
It's a sweet potato. That's why I said sweet potato.
He said, and you're a princess.
And I got email. There is a such thing as potato pudding.
Well, I got in trouble.
There is
with
potato pudding. But see, the 100, if there was 105 people, potato pudding would have been up there.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But it was 100.
That's why I got in trouble on the set. Steve told me to stop laughing so much and stop crying. It's because of her answers.
Y'all are
They
too
said
funny.
say something.
Tina Matson has checked in. Tina, it is good to see you. Suge Smith, it is good to see you as well. And the hits keep right on coming. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the Roberts family. They are amazing. They are just as funny now, and they're not doing this for any money as they was when they were trying to win stuff. This is who they really are. Oh, no. We might have a trade for them, but that's some good stuff. Now, Renee.
Yes.
You celebrated so much your tail came off. Let's talk about that.
And I didn't know Gina pulled it off.
I did not know. I was so excited. Caught up in the Lord. Didn't know it.
And
It was
Sine said, leave it, your hair fell off. And I said, oh my gosh. So she said, leave it there. And I said, no. So I picked it up and I said to the lady who my sorority sister in the front, AKA, I said, now that with the money, I can buy a new one and I put it back on my head.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you was cool for it. Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
It was cool.
So
It was cool.
I'm going to take it from just meeting y'all that none of you are introverts.
No.
Yes, we are.
We were.
Yes, we are.
Conservative, maybe.
We keep it in the family.
Okay. All right. Hey, now look, how has this changed y'all or changed people around y'all? I mean, do they act different? I mean, do you just, when they walk up to you, they start grinning and laughing because they're thinking about when you was on Family Feud? Come on, talk to us.
I had one lady come into my office. She said, good morning, picked up her cell phone, snapped a picture of me and ran out of my office. Didn't even think about it.
All right, come on down the line. Who else?
The
Wendy?
choir director for Gospel Worship of America, he kept touching my arm. He said he wanted to rub off on him.
Oh, okay. Now he's gonna go out and play the lottery. I know what's gonna happen. Come on, Wendy, stop wiping your eyes. Talk to me.
Absolutely nothing. I work from home, so I don't
Oh,
out, so I haven't experienced anything, and my friends are just as normal.
so Wendy, my
Wow.
suggestion for you is to go outside with that tag on, and then maybe
There you go.
people walk up on you.
With the man,
Talk to me, Doc. Tell me how things have
Yeah,
affected.
well, you know, it's great. I love Coatesville, and the Coatesville and their surrounding community have been absolutely phenomenal. I'm talking to more people now. I can say that my North Brandywine family has been fantastic. The parents watched it, the kids watched it. Matter of fact, last week I had to call Renee twice because two of my kids actually said Renee carried the team. I'm like, oh no. You don't understand. So she did an overnight shift. We had to call her on the phone. My kids want me to spend the money buying football equipment. They want me to buy them Apple phones, iPhones. They have a whole list that they want me to buy them for Christmas. Yeah. So it's been good. God has been good. And I can tell you one thing about us is we've been raised in the church from babies all the way up. We prayed on the way there. We prayed when we were there. Steve, he said, we're not afraid. This family is not afraid to praise the Lord. We gave him all credit. And there ain't nothing but the Lord to help us get to where we are. He may not come when you want him, but family, he is right on time.
Right on time.
We take that very seriously. We praise our God. Even out of season.
Yeah, did I ask everybody how it's changed? Did I miss anybody? Sinead, come on, talk to me.
Well, everywhere I go now, because I told everyone that we were going to be airing. So from the doctor's office to all doctor's offices, chiropractor, my job. Well, I walked in and my staff said, "Oh, so what's for lunch?" I said, "What did you bring?"
Good one. Good retort.
But yeah, and everybody's just so proud. It's the state of Delaware. You know, I work for the state, so everybody sends me emails at work and says, "We watched you all. Y'all were so funny." And you know, they hear my name because a lot of people you don't meet, and now they're like, "Now we know who you are." We want some money and a car.
Akeisha Ellison has checked in. Akeisha, where you at? Down there in Virginia, Akeisha. Tanessa Hines. Derek Davis, Triple D just checked in. Derek, it is good to see you. If you didn't catch it, you can catch it on the replay. Okay. That's Levi gave us a little speech. So now, I'm gonna be honest. Look, when y'all won the car, when y'all ran up to where y'all ran up, I've never seen anything like it before in my life. You really need to show people how you really feel about stuff. I mean, you guys, hey, Eugenia, we ain't never seen you like that now.
It was before my surgery. It happened before my spinal surgery.
Yeah, you messed up.
Can't do that now.
Yeah, the school will call you back to work if you jumping up there like that. And you talking about you can't come to work. Yvette just checked in. Y'all victory dance was unreal. Hey, DeBurrow, that was the coolest you ever was on that. I mean, you was all right.
Yeah, thank you.
But now let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Sinead, did you? Yeah, because you're DeBurrow's wife. Did you pull his hand every once in a while on some of his answers and tell him to stop playing?
I gave him the looks. We couldn't talk about anything. Like you just kind of had to look.
Yeah.
And I gave him that look. He knew what it meant.
Yeah.
I got jabbed by Gina too.
Boy, so now let me see. Now, Eugenia, of course, your relationship with Steve Harvey, I thought y'all had something going on there. How did it materialize and how did it feel getting all that attention from Steve Harvey on the world's greatest game show in the nation?
Well, when you're there on stage, it took us 2 hours to tape.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know till Renee told me afterwards. Renee, she's good as an older sister. She always tells me after the fact. So she said Steve and I went at it every day. You only saw a snippet of what we went through. But it was just like talking to somebody that's kind of like kicking it back in your living room.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, he did a demonstration for me.
Me too.
Terrell too. He takes you aside. He's like some kind of special. I told him if I would have gotten every question right, he and I would never have had a relationship.
Right? I know, and I can believe that.
Yes.
I can believe that. But see,
and he got my name right. He said you never had to tell how to say it, but Wendy, he called Wendy Henry.
And
The Earl
And he-
is Earl.
He called me Earl, and then he said, whatever your damn name is.
Y'all are crazy. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Latadra Mosey just checked in. Latadra, top of the evening to you. Kia Keesley. Kia, I just seen a picture of you. I don't know if it was your birthday or what, Kia, but it's good to see you. Have checked in with the Roberts family. This family is something special. So we enjoyed the interaction that y'all had with Steve Harvey and with your answers and just everything about y'all exude realness, man. So I don't know how you can't see it because you're in the midst of it. But what you did is you affected so many people out here. Now don't get misty eyed or nothing when you look like you get. No, I'm just saying. I mean, you know,
it's very sensitive.
we appreciate y'all, man. We really appreciate y'all. For that week, y'all did for the community what a lot of events couldn't do, and that's to bring a whole city together for one common goal. And that was to cheer y'all on, man. Because if y'all lost, I was gonna talk about Eugenia like a dog. I don't really know y'all like that, so I don't want no trouble. But I know Eugenia.
Yes.
Me and Eugenia go back like car seats. And when you mentioned about the Bridgie program, that's an excellent program she did for mentoring our Black youth males. And I was a volunteer in that program.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She made me put on a tie and everything, man. It's all right.
Yeah, New Life actually, Pastor Dan K. Williams, state representative, actually supported the men's group at New Life to come and help me formulate that group. So thank you for that being successful. 2008, it's 2021.
So now, Doc, here's something from your long lost son. His name is Damir Cosby. And he said, Miss Roberts, how are you? This is your long lost son.
Oh.
Yes, all my kids are my sons. I have about let's see, gosh, over the years, I have about maybe 5,000 or 6,000 daughters and sons.
Wow.
Yeah, they all call Mom Roberts.
And to the Roberts family, 3 of my girls used to be under the tutelage of Miss Eugenia Roberts, and they were a challenge. I almost had to be at school every day. They wasn't even my kids, they was my grandkids.
They were children
I ain't
of
even ready.
promise.
Let the parents come and see. But anyway, I loved it. So now, wait a minute. Now, I got 5 of y'all, right? Yeah, I want each one of y'all, because I'm gonna tell you something. This program is one of the main reasons of this program is to showcase people of interest that can bring something to the table and share with the community. My 3 pillars is based around education, information, and inspiration. So it is my hope that each one of you can take as much time as you need to take to share something with the community that's viewing you right now that would provide either one of those 3 things, unless you have something else on your heart you'd like to share. This is your opportunity. And Wendy, since you keep working your hair and your head like that, I'm gonna make you first. Bam.
I'm sad. Since Gina took all my time, I couldn't tell.
You got lots.
I do have a lot of things, as you saw my resume. The one thing that's dear to my heart is I'm a member of an organization called the Order of Eastern Star, and we are accepting new applications for any female that's interested. We do a lot of donations and charity work, and I love this organization. I've been in for over 15 years.
And you said the Eastern Star?
Eastern Star, yes.
Well, let me ask you a question. Is there anybody on your panel that can put in the chat section how they can reach you, or they just Google it?
Sine is also part of it.
Who?
Sine.
Okay. Well, but wait a minute. We got Barbara Lowe checked in. I don't want to ignore anybody. Margaret Tucker Shockley. She's got 3 names. How you doing, Margaret? Lisa McDaniels. You know I know who you are. And Keenan Alto Vice, or is that Alto Vice? Either way, top of the evening to y'all. Okay, good. So she said Eastern Star. Google it. Call somebody.
I'll put it in. chat. I'll put it, and the girl is part of us too. So I'll put it in the chat of how they can contact.
And
Good, good.
Gina took most of my time, so I am an accountant. I do have a bachelor of science in accounting and a master's in finance, because Gina took all my time, so I wasn't able to say anything on the show.
Say it now, Wendy. Say it. Say it. Be proud. Speak
I
up.
think the girl took all the time though, really. He talked about when he was in the service,
Yeah, man.
how he was, how to do karate.
No, the girl had a dissertation. They cut his
Yeah,
Gina.
yeah.
They cut all of us off.
They
They
cut
cut
all
He
of
got
us.
4 women. He had to get it in where he could get it. Rory Robinson, top of the evening to you. Now, Renee, since we got you on the screen, come on, give us something, because you gave us so much. I don't know if you have anything left, but if you do,
Yeah,
share it with the viewers.
It was like a true blessing. And when I read some of the Facebook comments from our cousins in Avondale, Michael Brown and our good friend Debbie Lewis, they said this was like the first time that their kids spent time with them as a family.
Oh,
And that made me feel really special and almost made me want to cry, because kids are always in and out doing their own thing
yeah.
on their phones. But when we were on Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they spent time with their kids together. And that was kind of like unheard of nowadays,
Mhm.
and to have fun.
Yeah.
And so just inspiring people, because I'm a nurse, that's what I do.
I told you y'all put the
He's a
people together.
NICU nurse.
I told you. Look at that. Now kids is hanging out with their parents and grandparents and all that stuff. Hey, DeBurl, come on, talk to us, DeBurl.
Okay, I'm going to be very brief.
Now take your time.
I work where I work at right now. I have a bunch of wonderful seniors, a great activities director who decided to put the show up on the big 20 some odd foot screen in our theater. All the residents piled into the auditorium each night to watch that show. And some of them were saying, I miss Jeopardy for you. And I'm so glad I did. So I heard it more than once. So, but just to see people come together and have a good time, that really is what this is about for me as far as family. It's bringing people together.
Good stuff. Good. Come on, Sinead. Let me see what you can do with that.
Well, I've been getting comments and calls and emails from people saying that we were such an inspiration, and they can see that even local people, even though some of them know us, some of them didn't, or even cousins that we haven't heard from in so long, said that you guys just made us so proud, and you made it look easy, but you look like you were challenging. You know, it was a challenge, but you made it look easy. But you gave us an inspiration, and you gave us a laughter, because of all the deaths that are going on, and all of the shootings in the cities. People are afraid to go outside. My cousin lost her brother, and the second thing after I gave my condolences the other day, she's like, I would have beat Gina's butt if I was Renee for pulling her hair out. And she said, I watched this over and over. She said, I don't want to laugh today, but that was just too funny. So it's kind of giving people like that laughter back, and they're so appreciative. And it's nice to know that, even if you're feeling down or things just aren't going right, now we're in reruns. So now you can watch us over and over and over again.
Mhm.
And it's just so nice. And especially like our oldest cousin kept calling every night. He'd call. He's our oldest cousin from Bamberg, South Carolina, but he lives here in Wilmington. And he would call me, I'm so proud of you girls. And it's like, you just made us happy. This is going to be something we can talk about forever. So for us to not know what we were going to do, we didn't know we were going to win nothing. To go and do something like that, to be an inspiration to people. And I keep telling people, go on Facebook, fill out the form, do it. I can help you with whatever. It's really self-explanatory. You send it off, follow up in about 6 weeks, and they don't get back to you, and just kind of go from there. Because there's a lot of local people around here that have been participating, but it just feels good that we were that family that like made everybody gave them a laugh and made their day better. And whatever they were going through, we kind of made their day, and that's a good feeling.
You really, really, really did. Hey, Vince Perry checked in, and Trina White Bowman. Hey, Trina, it is good to see you, Trina. I've seen you in some pictures. But Doc, before you go on, I just want to let you know that Rory Robinson,
Hey, Rory.
Yes.
Rory
man.
has checked in.
Yeah.
And he said, congrats, Mom Roberts and the Roberts family. Of course, Rory Robinson, he was also on the step team. Am I correct?
Yes, he was.
Rory
Mhm.
Robinson, also known as Butter. I think
Yes.
he worked for me too.
Yeah, that's my son. That's my son.
Okay, we want you to bring it on home there, Doc. Talk to us.
Okay, so I think my sisters and brother-in-law did covered a lot. But I can tell you that through education, having a strong family, and just if you're a parent out there, if you're a grandparent, making sure that your family stays connected. We've been together. We meet every Sunday at my mother's house. DeVerl did not know what he was getting into when he married Sine. He married Sine and he married 4 other sisters.
Love them to death.
I don't know what you call that, but anyway. So we meet every single
Every Sunday.
weekend. Every Sunday, we still have dinner at my mother's house. Wendy cooks. And
Renee
what
cooks
they
too.
did- What they didn't say is Wendy moves millions of dollars almost daily through Comcast. Renee is good when it comes to numbers and science. Sine is good with finding locations, doing fundraisers, donations. DeVerl is good with resources. Candy, my other sister, is good with just
Babies, everything.
keeping it real. And then our other nephews, I have to mention Ryan and Jeremiah and Lisa. Like it's truly
Aaron.
And Pierce.
and Aaron and Pierce,
I'm all-
and the list can go
They're
on and
still
on and
growing.
birth the waters. So what I'm saying is that if you love your family and you love Christ and you maintain a certain demeanor, you can have fun, but still be focused on what your goal is.
Yes.
If we did it, anybody can do it. And that's what I'm hearing now is, wow, they did it, anybody can do it. You can, and I'm still gonna hold on to my 61,745. Yes. And I will probably have that till I'm 80, 90 something years old
No doubt.
because I'm tight.
She's tight. So tight she squeaks when she
I'm
walks.
tight.
Carmela Hamilton, thank you for checking in. Hey, look, if you didn't see any of this, Carmela, you need to listen to this whole get together. This isn't an interview. This is just a conversation with friends and everything like that. And this has been a great 45 minutes. Whenever I start getting hungry, that means it's time for me to shut this baby down.
Oh, I have one last thing. We
Well,
forgot to
well, come
mention
on.
our church. Gina mentioned her. We go to Union AME Zion Church here in Newcastle, the other 4 of us.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Under Pastor Reverend Hazel.
I know they appreciate them tithes and offerings with all that stuff y'all doing. I know they ain't gonna never let y'all lead this church. Deshauna Deanna. Okay. Latifah says she has great bank products. Hey Doc, so if any of your family, she has a bank manager down here in Coatesville. She's got
Okay.
great products for you. Okay, Barbara Lowe said laughter is the best medicine. Carmela, you said you watched them on a Feud. That was great, but this interview was even greater because they something else. So you check it out when you get a chance. Hey, look,
Oh, there's Mom.
Here's Mom.
where Mom at?
Oh, hi, Mom. There's
Hey,
Mom.
Mom.
There's Alice. She's 87. Here she comes.
Hey.
Where you been? We've been waiting for you. You play too much. Come on, man. How you doing? Hey, mother dear, they give you any of that money? You ain't got to tell it real loud, but they give you the money. Hey, they talking about they love you and everything. Where's that money?
Take her out to dinner.
That's
And we're
all
taking her out
That's
to dinner.
all right. I'm glad
And
she
Birdie.
checked in. Hey, look,
We might buy her a she shed.
Mhm.
We'll buy her a she
What's up
shed.
with the she shed? What is a she shed? Is it actually a shed?
I'm building a sheep shed. It's gonna have my crafts and everything in it. It's gonna be fabulous.
What type of crafts do you do?
I do shirts, glasses, everything. And baking. It's gonna have my baking stuff.
Are
in
you a
it.
cricketer?
You
Are
stole
you
my
a
recipe.
cricketer?
Not steal the recipe.
Okay.
He
He
does
stole my cake and Renee stole my sweet potato.
No, I
Besides,
didn't.
the sweet potatoes that I made, weren't they good? Renee stole my recipe on those sweet potatoes.
Hey, Doc, it's time for us to get off the show. You asked the question now. You want me to tell a story? No, wait a minute. Now let me share something.
Okay.
Every time we do some sort of event to share with the community and stuff like that, we used to always bring food and stuff. Not Doc. Doc just talking about I can't cook. Can I bring potato chips and all that kind of stuff? That ain't right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I say. Your recipes, Gina.
That's all right. I appreciate it because she volunteers for anything that I ask. She's always there for us. She's definitely there for
The
me.
Barbie dolls on top and
She
truffles.
did.
She used to do all that.
Mhm.
She used to make candy for the teachers. Yeah, Gina,
Did.
you know,
Who
Homemade.
used to do that?
Not
I
just the
did.
fruit chips.
You used to do that?
Yes, she did.
She be hiding a whole lot of her talents here in Roseville. We had to check her out. Hey, look, I want to thank y'all for allowing me to come into your living area and everything and sharing your laughter, your story, and who you are with the viewers. And if the viewers ain't getting nothing out of it, that's on them because I sure got a lot out of it. I had the time of my life. Now I'm getting ready to put this on YouTube, and I'll send you all a link in case you want the link, but you probably got it on your phones and stuff like that. But I'm gonna send y'all the link. I just love y'all. I love this whole experience.
Love you back, man.
God bless you, the
Thank
girl. Keep
God
over
bless you
alive,
too.
man, with your 5 wives or whatever it is. Man, God bless you. I want y'all to have a great night. And all my viewers, I want y'all to know that Coatesville still is rising. DeAndre Pittman, you all late, but it's okay. Better late than never. I want y'all to have a great night. And we're going to talk to each other soon. God bless you all. Have a great night, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
See you guys.
Bye.
yeah.
Bye-bye. Kick us off.
Get out of here.